Okay, I was doing this on Instagram story, but then I realized that it could just be a quick little what is this? Facebook Live instead. So here's my story. I was gonna update you on my infection, like my cold symptom thing. So, backstory, it's been like over 3 weeks, I think, probably around, let's just say it was around 3 weeks. And it started just with like kind of plugged up ears, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal because my mom had plugged ears, so I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. But then it turned into the second week of plugged ears, and then sinuses were acting up, and I thought, oh no, it's just getting a cold. Then it was like an infection. I'm still having some problems with that, but very minor comparatively. And then the week after that, it moved down to my chest, so I had all three at once now, and I was struggling mentally. It was just rough, you know? I was crying, and I think there was a few different breaking points, but anyway, so I do take vitamins, and so I just kind of doubled up on the vitamins, like a week and a half ago, I think. I doubled up, so I would take 2 servings of my vitamins, like a daily vitamin, and then, I kept taking 2,000 milligrams, 2,000, whatever unit they measure vitamin C with, every few hours whenever I remembered. And so then I was taking, on Saturday, I started taking Sudafed and this mucus chest relief thing. It's a pill. It's kind of like the pill version of Robitussin. Robitussin is the most disgusting thing I've ever put in my body, ever. It's like the worst tasting thing in the world. So I definitely prefer this, and I think Robitussin has another ingredient that I didn't really need so much. Maybe it was a cough suppressant. I think it's a cough suppressant, but I did have a cough, but I didn't really care. Hi, cops. Come here, Copa. Say hi. Oh, you're cute. So I was taking that, and then Saturday night, because I forgot how it reacted to me, and I cannot take it before bed or close to bed, so I can only take it like before 6 p.m. because I go to bed pretty early, but before 6 p.m. I can take it, and after 6 p.m. I don't. Most of the time I stick to, if it's after 4, I don't take it, actually. It's like intensely disturbing to my sleep. So that was horrendous. I slept for 1 hour that night. Anyway, I think I've already shared this information. I'm just talking over again. Okay, anyway, so that was a horrible night. Sunday was pretty crappy. It just felt so dead. But that night I slept so well because I stopped taking the sinus and chest relief medication after 4. So I stopped at 4 o'clock. And then I had a lavender bath, and I think I might have had some chamomile tea before bed, and I diffused lavender in my room, and I did all these other things. You can go back and look, or maybe you can't. I basically did some like really hippie granola people things. I put garlic in my ears and potatoes on my feet. I think it actually works because I feel fantastic and it's only Wednesday. And so Monday went really, really well, but my ears still hurt. Like they were it's like this weird hurting but not hurting thing where it's like they're clogged. It just feels clogged, and at some points it hurts. Not always. And especially hurt. The dog's licking the floor like intensely. It's hilarious. Copper, you're cute. Copper, come here. Come here. Oh, good doggy. You say hi? Can you say hi? Whoa, fella. Calm down. So, it really mostly just hurt when there was a lot of noise going on. So if it was like people talking and the television and someone in the kitchen, like putting dishes away or cooking or something, it was just like, whoa, overwhelming. So then I was looking at things. I was like, what else can I do? Because all of these things are from like Pinterest or Facebook, and I'm like, well, whatever. And I looked it up on YouTube, and I was like, do these things work? And I researched, are they bad for you? So then I found out that related to my PCOS, which is just like on top of a lot of things, you also have insulin resistance, which you can look it up. It's fine. So related to insulin resistance is ear throbbing / ringing and pain, and that vitamin B12 and zinc really help that. And so I think I looked that up actually last week, and so I just started taking extra daily vitamins because that's what it has in there. And but it wasn't super working. So oh yeah, and also last Wednesday. Yeah, so 7 days ago I started taking more iron because I found out I was extremely iron deficient, which really inhibits your immune system, obviously, and other things, but your immune system majorly. So I started taking those, and I felt this huge improvement. Like within 12 hours, I felt a huge improvement. And then yesterday I was like, I'd rather spend, $25 on these vitamins that may or may not work for my ears than spend $200 on a walk-in clinic and antibiotics. It might be an exaggeration amount, and it may not be, but it was just like, if they didn't work, then I could go do that, and it wouldn't feel as, but if they did work, then I save money, kind of thing, and I'm saving up for life, so all I can do. So I did get those. My mother kindly did that whilst I was at work, and so I got really good ones, just like basically all of the other things that I have. A Garden of Life. My mom also picked up garlic pills, the unscented kind, so you're not going to smell like garlic, and it's not going to taste like garlic. Somehow they get the flavor out. They smell weird, but they're not super strong. And so I took those yesterday, and by like this morning, my ears were improving. It was just really slow. Like yesterday, Monday, when I blew my nose, it would pop, but then they would get plugged again, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, for real, are you serious? Like, why though? So anyway, and my nose is not as runny today. Fabulous. So, and my cough is like 35,000 times less horrible. I think that's also because I've been laughing a lot the last couple of days, just because I feel so much better, and I just feel blessed and happy. And anyway, so my ears feel way less horrendous. I didn't do the garlic for very long. I think I only did it for 3 hours last night because it was just kind of being a pain. It's just annoying. They wouldn't like stay. I had the whole cotton ball, tape, garlic. It was just too much work, and I was like, you know, it's probably gonna bother my ear to have something in it, and I just reasoned myself out of it, and I took it out. But my ears feel a lot better. I'd say 75 to 80% better. Not 100, but it's only Wednesday, so I feel so much better, and my head still gets really lightheaded and kind of dizzy. Excuse me. But it is a lot better than the other day, than last week. So we've also been going outside and getting lots of sunshine. Today we went on a walk in the wagon, and then we just walked back to the dogs, which I think I need to go check on him just a minute. Hunter! Hey! Whoa! No fun. Thank you. You nugget. You little nugget. And you're so cute. And so I think that's been helping too, just kind of getting some movement and energies. The sun's out, so why not? And it helps them sleep a lot at nap time. And they're getting so much better too. So that's my story. But don't, you know, if you have problems, probably go to the doctor. But I desperately did not want to go on antibiotics, so yeah. Yep. That's my little update for you. And also yesterday and today I've been feeling so good. On Monday I felt so puffy. Maybe it was Tuesday. One of those days I felt so puffy because I had two tiny, no, they weren't tiny, I had two smallish Yorkshire puddings, which was made from regular flour, and I hadn't had much like carbs. What are those called? Simple carbs. In over a month. So I was like, my face was just like huge, and I think it was partially because I'm sick, but also because of the carbs. So anyway, today I feel light and fluffy. Yay! Do you feel light and fluffy, Copper? You're a cutie. Anywho, that's all I have today. It's very demanding. Okay, you guys say goodbye. Alright, family, humans, if you have any suggestions, or questions, or requests, let me know. You might be ruining my nails, fella. Alright, see ya. Oh, hold your horses. I can't push the button.